This app right here is making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. And I just rebuilt it without writing a single line of code. You used to need years of experience, a huge team, or an endless budget to create projects like this. Now, it's actually pretty easy with AI. And I'll show you how I did this using the latest AI tools. The next thing people say to me is, yeah, but how do I get customers? Well, stick around to the end and I'll show you exactly how to get paying customers. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to create your own products and get paying customers. All right, let's jump in. So here's the exact prompt we're going to give Replit. I want to create an app that does translations. I can enter a document in English and then it gives me the option to translate in different languages. I should also then be able to update the document in English, primary document, and it updates in real time in the translated documents. I should be able to switch between translations and documents. So Replit's come back with the initial design before building the full application. We've got a simple user interface where you can start typing your document or copy and paste it and then start adding your translations. This looks great, very simple to use. So I've gone ahead and told it to start building the full application. Let's see what it comes back with. 10 minutes later and we can see it's built out the initial functionality. So I've copied over one of our process documents here in English and we can see it automatically translating that into Spanish. It's using ChatGPT in the background. And here we can see as I'm typing, it's automatically translating the application. Let's go ahead and add another language. This should simplify the process for teams that need to translate documents into multiple languages. So we can see it's automatically synced and updated different languages there. Okay, so I've cleared the database and I'm going to give it its next prompt. Create a project management system so I can create and save multiple projects. So it's come back with the project management feature, but I can see a couple of issues already. It hasn't added a title field, so we're getting untitled documents all across the left-hand navigation, making it hard for a user to find what they need. Also, when I add translations, we've got two translation components across the top navigation, and when this list grows it's either going to overflow in the navigation or not be easy to navigate through. On the plus side, it is translating the document very fast. So I'm going to give Replit its next prompt to add a title feature similar to Google Documents, where when you start typing, the first 50 characters are saved as the title. This should also make it easier to navigate and for users to find the documents they're working on. Add project title field and autosave functionality similar to Google Docs. So it's come back with the next feature, which is the auto saving titles. You can see when I type the title, it automatically saves that. You can also edit the title in the title field. It shows in the navigation, so it's easy for the users to find their document. We can swap between translations, and we've removed that duplicate translation icon across the top. So I'm going to give it its next prompt, which is a team management function. Add a team management function. I need to be able to invite team members to collaborate on documents. So you can see it's come back after that prompt. It's added a landing page giving a brief explanation of what the application does. We've got authentication out of the box. Social authentication is going to make it easier for people to sign up and log in effect, making it easier for you to get signups through your application. So here we can see the team management function. We've got my teams there. You can create a new team here. We can invite team members so that multiple people can work on documents at the same time, translating them into different languages. And now this becomes a useful and powerful application for businesses that need to translate documents. So now we've got a fully functional app translates documents. You're able to add team members. The next kind of features I would add would be things around formatting. So we can add a WYSIWYG feature where you can add pictures, you can format the document, you can add things like tables, etc. into that. Also very powerful would be a version management system. So we can see who edited what at what time, and then we can roll back to previous versions or go forward to future versions. So how are they getting customers? What I like to do here is take a look at the website. You can often tell quite a lot by looking at the footer of the website. That will give you the social accounts. I've had a look at those and it doesn't seem like they're very active on any of those platforms. So Facebook, we've got 288 followers, Twitter 188, and YouTube and Instagram similar, I think. What is interesting is this logo on the bottom here. Looks like they're a technology partner with Adobe, so they're possibly getting in customers from that, or they have a contract fee with them and some of their business comes through there. The next thing you can do is take a look at the ads libraries on Facebook or Google Ads. Facebook didn't come up with anything, but when we search in Google Ads Transparency Center, there's a list of about 15 ads there. So they're likely paying for Google Ads and getting customers through there. They also have an active blog on their website, and the website has lots of pages on the different features and use cases. So this might be bringing in quite a bit of traffic. If it was me, I would start with free content on one of the platforms like X or LinkedIn. Start building a following around that, as it doesn't cost you anything in the beginning. Once you have some sales and proven product market fit, then you can go ahead and copy similar ads that they've put out, as you know those are already working. You can also practice your hooks on the free content platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, etc. before putting them into ads. So once you've got something that's working that you know people are responding to, you can then put this into ads. Might not work with Google Ads because people are searching specific terms in there, but you could use this possibly on Facebook or Twitter advertising.